Hello, everyone. I'm Barry Stagner, and this is his channel Newsbreak. The Syrian Ambassador to the UN Human Rights Council, Hussam Edin Aala, called on Israel to withdraw from the Golan Heights and swore that his country had a right to recover that territory from Israel. We demand accountability and we call for impunity to be combated, Aala said, and we condemn the decision of the Trump administration, which is illegal, regarding the occupied Golan. In doing so, the U.S. has also flouted UN Security Council resolutions, he went on to say. We need to put an end to the actions of this occupation, which is confiscating land and pillaging resources, Aala said. Syria opposes the Israeli government practice to hold meetings on the Golan and its decision to create a new town named for U.S. President Donald Trump, he said. Such steps, Aala said, are provocative. The U.S. has encouraged the occupying power to perpetrate further war crimes by flouting UN organs that carry out field investigations, he added. Our country in no way recognizes any of the administrative measures taken by the Israeli occupying power in the Syrian Golan, the ambassador said. Syria reiterates that the sovereign right to recover the occupied Syrian Golan up to the line of June 4, 1967, is an inalienable right, and it cannot be in any way restricted, he said. Syria also calls on Israel to withdraw from the occupied Lebanese territories, he went on to say, as he represented one of the many countries at the UNHRC who called on the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, Michelle Bachelet, to publish a database on companies doing business with entities located over the pre-1967 lines. Aala was one of a number of speakers at the UNHRC Agenda 7 debate, which spoke against Israeli sovereignty on the Golan and in favor of a two-state solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict on the pre-1967 borders. Israel captured the Golan Heights during the 1967 war and annexed it in 1981. This year, the Trump administration recognized Israel's sovereignty there, explaining that the territory is vital for Israel's security. Commuters in the Washington, D.C. and Baltimore area faced an extremely and difficult and dangerous drive back to work on Monday following the long holiday weekend as heavy downpours flooded local roadways. Several water rescues were performed as high waters overflowed the roads, and local officials urged motorists to stay off the roads on Monday morning due to flash floods. Numerous roads in downtown Washington, D.C., as well as surrounding areas, were closed on Monday morning due to the heavy floodwater. Pete Pieringer, a spokesman for the Montgomery County Fire and Rescue Service, told local news station WTOP that all our folks are deployed right now. At about 8:30 a.m., he said, the storm drains were overwhelmed. The heaviest rain targeted portions of Montgomery, Frederick, and Carroll County and prompted the National Weather Service to issue multiple flood flush warnings, Vito said. Much of D.C., Arlington, Montgomery, Frederick, and Carroll counties received 2 to 4 inches of rain, with many areas picking up those amounts in only 1 or 2 hours. A National Weather Service employee told the Associated Press that about 6.3 inches of rain fell near Frederick, Maryland. This heavy rainfall prompted street flooding, collapsed trees, and water rescues. More rain fell in 1 hour in Wellington, Virginia, than normally falls in the whole month of July. Well, we do know that, according to Jesus, there will be strange weather anomalies and geological events as well in the last days, giving us today's reminder to keep looking up.